Let me just take one quick look. Simultaneous quadratic. I think we did that actually. Oh, we never did trigonometry. Okay, do this one. Right, what do you get here? Minus 2x plus 2x.
Minus 4x.
That would be minus 2x minus 2x.
Zero.
Yeah.
The next one would be minus 4x.
2 minus minus, what happens to that?
Comes plus. Oh. So it would just be 4x.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. 0.
Yeah.
Minus. So 4x.
This becomes a plus because it's minus minus.
Okay, so minus 4x.
So it becomes minus 2x plus 2x.
2x plus 0.
0. That's it. And let's see. And so what you might notice is, no. Okay, we'll go to this one. Okay, we have to make 0 every time.
Okay.
Just this
one. The first one would be minus.
Yep.
The second one would be plus.
Yeah. Plus minus becomes minus.
This one would also be, the third one would also be plus.
Yeah.
And this one is going to be add.
I give you easy way. Not yet. So the top one is for the, if you look at C, you have minus on the top. You have minus on the top in D. You need to have a plus on the bottom. And so what would we have to put here to turn this into plus on the bottom?
Well, minus.
Yeah, so minus. You might notice, so this first one, when they were both plus, you had to subtract. When they were both minus, you had to subtract. And so that is same sign, you subtract. Then these two in the middle, you have plus minus, minus plus. If they have different signs, you add. And that's if you want to eliminate a number, so you want to turn it into 0. If they have the same sign, you subtract. If they have different signs, you add, and that's to eliminate it, to get 0. Same sign, subtract, different sign, add. Okay, let's try these using that system. Same sign, subtract, different sign, add. What goes in the box?
A is add.
Yeah.
B is minus. C is add and minus.
Well done. And so it's much easier this time. Okay, same thing. Now we have two things. If you want to eliminate the y's, what would you do?
Eliminate the ones.
Mm-hmm.
Rid of.
So if they have the same sign, you subtract, different sign, add for the y's.
Oh, okay. So would you have to take away?
Does the 2y and 2y, do they have the same sign or a different sign?
Different sign?
Yeah? And so different sign, what do you do?
Add, yeah.
Add. And so here you get like 0y, so that disappears. What about the x's?
Is add, so 4x.
That's it. 4x. How about this one over here? How do we eliminate the a's?
You take away?
Yeah. And so what are you left with?
2b.
Well done. 2b. That's great. So you can write it as an equation. 2 pens and 3 notebooks cost £14. You could write it as 2x plus 3y equals 14. You could write it as 2p plus 3n equals 14. And so try that with these. So how would you rewrite question A as an equation?
Okay. 3x and 5y. 3x at 5y equals 10.
Yeah. You could also do 3b plus 5a equals 10 something. And how about D?
Um, 5w. Oh wait. W and a bulk measure. 5 washers and a bulk measure. Yeah. 5w plus 65n.
You could do it as like 1b,
Okay.
or just b.
B equals 65.
Yeah, equals 65. That's it. Okay. 2 coffees and 3 teas. Sorry, 2 coffees and a tea costs 140. 3 coffees and a tea costs 170. So I just wrote the same thing twice. Any idea how you can work out the price of a coffee and a tea?
Okay. Well, so I think a coffee is 30p.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and I think a tea is... And T is ATP?
I think so. T equals ATP. And so you can do what we were doing before. They have the same sign, so you subtract. You get 1C, 0T equals 30p. So a coffee is 30p. And then you can sub it back in. 2 coffees would be, so 1 coffee is 30p, 2 coffees are 60p, plus a T is 140. And so a T would be the difference between 140 and 60, so 8p. Very good, very good. Okay, let's try this one.
Find the cost of 5 coffees and 10 teas. Okay. Wait, oh, that's the extension. Isn't it? 6 coffees and 5 teas. 2 Wait, is it 21p or pound?
I think this one will be pounds.
Okay. Okay. So let's start with the common. 2 coffees. First one to find out how much coffee. So there's 33, and they add 4 coffees.
So
21, and then they get to 33, but they add 4 coffees to that. So. Oh, you need to find out.
hold on. They have the same sign, so you want to eliminate the T's. And what do you do if they have the same sign?
Eliminate these. After you got the same sign, you take away.
Yeah, so take away, what do you think?
You get 4.
4C, yeah.
4C. And C. 4C. Wait a minute, is coffee...
So 4C is, what is the price after you take away?
The price after take away 12.
Yeah, so 4 coffees, 12 pound. You want the price of 1 coffee?
£3.
That's it. Okay, how about the teas? How would you do that?
Okay, so we'll do the 2C and the 5. So, because the 2 coffees would add up to £3. I mean £6. So then £6 take away 21. £6 take away 21 would be, 21 take away 6. That would be £15. So if you do 15 divided by 0.4.
So 5 teas are £15.
Yeah. 5T is £15, so 5 times is 3.
Yeah. So just by coincidence, they both cost the same. Coffee is £3, tea is £3. And what will be the extension?
Find the cost of 5 coffees and 10 peas. 5 coffees is 15, right? So and 10 teas would be 5 coffees, isn't it? So 5 coffees would add up to 15. So you added up that. So then 10 teas. You can do 10 divided by 4. No, what's the actual cost?
So 1 tea is £3, 10 teas.
Yes, okay. So
So how would you get the cost of 10 teas? 1 tea is £3.
1, 2, 3 pounds. You do 10 times 3.
Yeah.
So 30.
Yeah. And so total costs?
Total cost is £45. Or £11.
That's it. Okay, this one I will say, let's see. So how would you do this one up the top right? Solve this one.
This one on the top. Okay. X plus y equals 50. X minus y equals 20. Okay. Okay, so that's 50. But
So you could do same sign subtract, different sign add. What would you do here?
okay, so then you would have to add it together
Okay.
because it's different sign. And that would get 2x and 2y.
Y plus minus y.
Oh.
So that eliminates the y's, turns them into 0.
Yeah. And then, okay, 2x equals.
And the numbers?
Numbers, that is 70.
So 2x is 70. What is 1x?
1x is 35.
Yeah. Okay. So x is 35. We want y.
That means that y is 15.
Hold on. Y is 15. Yeah, they have different signs, so you can add them to eliminate 1. And in the previous one, they had the same sign, so you can subtract them to eliminate 1. So you've got 2 equations, 2 unknowns. If you want to create just one equation with one unknown, so you can solve it. And so you can eliminate either the x's or the y's. Do that way. Do we do one more? Okay, we'll try this one. How about this?
Okay. So You would have to take away because, I mean, no. What is it? No, you have to add.
Okay.
So then it would be 2x equals 10.
Yeah.
So that means 1x equals 5. And that means that y is 3.
Well done. 5 plus 3 gives you 8. 5 minus 3 gives you 2. So that works. This was similar. You'll be fine. These are similar. Let me just see. Okay, exam questions. Try this.
Okay. So there's simultaneous coding. Okay. So this one would, if you're doing the same thing, it would be add.
Yeah.
Then you add 3x and 7x, which gives you 10x, and 10x equals 20. So you need to find out what 7.
Hang on. 10x is 20. So what is x?
X is 2.
Yeah. Okay, now we want y.
Okay. So x is 2. 2 times 3. No, 6. Take away 2y. You got 7.
I recommend you use the second one. Minuses always make it difficult. Try to use the one that just has pluses.
Okay. So 7x 14 and something times 2 equals. Oh, wait, what?
So just solve the equation like you would any other.
Is it a minus number?
Could be.
Because it ends up smaller than it already is.
Just solve like anything. You have to get rid of plus 14. You have to get rid of times 2.
Okay.
So opposite of plus 14.
Opposite of plus 14 minus 14.
So do that to both sides. What do you get?
Oh, you get 2y equals 1.
14 take away 13 is 1. 13 take away 14.
Minus 1.
Yeah. So 2y is minus 1. We want 1y.
So 1y would be minus 1 divided by 2. That would be minus 0.5.
Yeah.
Or minus half.
Minus a half, same thing. X is 2, y is minus 0.5. X is 2, y is minus 0.5. Yeah. Different signs, so you add them, and then you just solve. 10x is 20, so 1x is 2. and then sub it back into one of these equations to solve for the other one, now that we know what x is. And it's the, if you can, if one of them has just pluses, use that one, even if the numbers are bigger. So what do you give yourself for those ones so far?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay. How about this one? Let's try B.
Multiply all the terms in this equation by 3. Okay. So you just have to times it all by 3.
Yep.
Okay, so 3x minus 6y equals 30.
By 3.
Oh, I'm thinking 15, so.
That's it. Okay, so this time you have to multiply them by something to make them the same first. So, what would you have to multiply to get the t's the same or the f's the same for the first one?
What? Okay. Uh,
So they have the same sign. So let's say you subtracted them, you would get t plus 4f. And the problem with that is you still have two unknowns. You want to just subtract and get one unknown. And so you have to either make the t's the same, like 2t, 2t, or the f's the same, 5f, 5f. So what would you multiply the bottom one by to make it have the same as something on the top?
uh, um, I would times it by 2.
Okay. And so on the top you have 2t plus 5f. On the bottom, what do you have?
On the bottom is 2t add t
And
2f. Yeah.
and now subtract.
It would be. You can't do the f's, so it just comes. So it would be just 0.
So the t's will become 0, and the f's?
The f's will become 3f.
Yeah. And so you went from having two variables to just one. Two unknowns to just one. That's what you want. Okay, same thing, second one.
Okay. Okay, so you should do the y. Times the y by 3.
Yep. Times first one by 3. What do you get?
3y. And you'll be adding.
So 3y, and what will be the x's?
3x.
You have to multiply everything by 3 on the top.
Oh. Oh, okay. So 9x.
Yep. And so this is what's on the bottom. And so what do you do there to eliminate the y's?
You add.
Yep.
So then it would be 5x. No, sorry. It's the takeaway. It would be 11x.
That's it. And the y's are the ones that disappear.
Yeah.
Well done. Same idea for C.
Okay. How about times y by 2 and x also.
So what would you get?
So y would be 2y and 2x would become 4x.
Yeah. Bottom stays the same. What would you do there?
Take away.
Same sign, subtract. Yes. What would you be left with?
You would be left with 3x and the y's would disappear.
Very good. And the last one is easy enough. I think you'll be fine for that one. Okay. Any questions about that?
No.
Okay. 2 coffees and 3 teas, £13. 1 coffee and 1 tea, £6. You have to work out the price of each.
Okay. Coffee and tea. Coffee and tea. So, because they're the same, you would have to take away.
You have to, so correct, but you have to make either 2 coffees, or 3 teas, 3 teas.
I'll do 3 teas, 3 teas.
If you like. So 2 coffees and 3 teas, £13. And so what would be the bottom one then if you make it 3 teas, 3 teas?
Um, 3 teas. I mean, 1 coffee. 3 coffees.
Yeah.
And 3 teas equals 6.
If they order triple, the price is going to be triple.
So then it would be 18.
And the first one was 2 coffees and 3 teas for 13. What do you do here?
You take away. So you're left with 1c. Or just C, yeah. 1c equals take away 5. So that means 2c, 2 coffees equals 10.
Yeah.
So that means tea is £1.
True. And so you made the teas the same, so you eliminated the teas. So you got the coffee first, the tea second. Doesn't matter what order you do them in. If you were to times the bottom one by 2, so let's say 2 coffees, 3 teas, £13. If they doubled the bottom order, 2 coffees and 2 teas, so double the order would be £12. And if we subtracted those, instead of eliminating teas, this eliminates coffees. So 1 tea is 13, take away 12, so £1, so same answer. And then if we sub that back in, 1 coffee plus something, it's like 1 plus something gives us 6, and so coffee is £5.
Okay.
What was I going to say? Yes, you can always choose which equation you want to use when you sub your answer back in. So you said 2 coffees is £10, but you can see how the bottom equation is much simpler. There's 1 coffee, 1 tea, £6. The numbers are smaller. You can do that one if it's simpler, because there's no minus signs in it. So yeah, it doesn't matter what order you do them in, you'll get the same answer, just in a different way around. So you got coffee first, tea second. The other way you get tea first, coffee second. Any questions about that?
No.
Okay. Okay, how would you do this one?
Okay. So I think it's add and add.
Mm-hmm.
So you would have to take away. You have to take away 5x and 7x.
Okay, so you have 5x and 7x. So write the full equations.
5x, 7x, add 2y and 4 equals 11 and 19.
Yeah. You have to make either the x is the same or the y is the same. So that when you subtract, something is eliminated. Have the same coefficient.
So let's make we'll make the y's the same.
Okay. How do you do that?
So you turn 2y into 4y.
Yeah.
And that means 5x would become 10x.
Mm-hmm.
And the cost would go to 22.
22, that's 4y. The other one was 7x, 4y is 19.
Okay, so you have to take away 10 and 7. So it would be 3x.
Mm-hmm.
And then you need to do 17.
So what would be the difference in price?
The difference would be £3.
Mm-hmm.
So then you can turn it into 1x. So it would be £1.
Yeah.
So that means that xylophones cost £1.
Mm-hmm.
So that means yo-yos cost £3.
That's it. Yo-yos, £3. Well done. Any questions about that?
No.
Good. Okay, exam question.
Okay. So we'll make the y's the same. So it will be 2y, and 2x will have to become 4x, and 13 will become 26.
Okay. What is next?
Next you take away
The two y's, do they have same sign or different sign?
they have the same sign.
So what do you do?
Subtract.
Yeah.
So then you would get 3x, and the other ones the y's would cancel out. So it'll be 3x equals 15.
Mm-hmm.
So then, if you make it into just x, it would be £5 or just 5.
5. Yep.
And that means that x is 5, so that means that y is, that's 2y, so x is 5. Then y is 3.
You're trying to do it in your head. So 5 minus 11 is 2y. What is 5 minus 11?
5 minus 11 is 6.
11 minus 5 is 6. 5 minus 11?
Minus 6.
Yep. So y is?
Y is minus 3.
Yeah. So you said y is 3 first time. Y is actually minus 3. So with all the minuses going on, minus, just write it down so you don't make a mistake.
Okay.
With the minus 9, x is 5, y is minus 3. Is that right? Alright, let's try this one. Let's try hardest one.
Sorry. My mic.
Alright. Let's try this one.
Okay. So we'll make y the same. So it would be 3y, 3y, and 4x would become 12x, and 25 would become 75.
Yep. Okay. We have minus 3y and plus 3y.
So because they're different, it would be add.
Yep.
So it would be 5x equals.
Hang on. We got rid of the top one.
Oh, it would be 13x equals. Okay. 91.
And these are all calculator questions.
Okay, so if you need to figure out what 1x is, you can make 13x into just 1x. So then you can divide 91 by 13.
Any idea what that is? You can use a calculator to help you.
Okay. That is 7. Okay, and then if it's 7 take away 16 is 7 take away 16. That is 11. So 11.
It's not. Which one has no minuses?
Huh? What did you say?
Which equation has no minuses?
The top one?
Yeah, so even though the numbers are bigger, use the top one.
Okay.
It'll just be easier.
Okay. So you do 28. Take away. What? So if you do inverse on 28, take away 25 is 3. So y is 3.
28 plus 3, is that 25?
No, minus.
Yes, minus 3.
Minus 3.
Yes, so you take 28 away from both sides. Hang on. So 28 plus y gives you 25. Subtract 28 from both sides. That's it. 7 and minus 3. How would you start this one?
You can write it all down in like 3a, 1a plus 1c and 3c equals 30 and 22.
Well done. And then the rest is just the same.
Yeah.
That's what you've already done. And so what would you give yourself for those ones?
Tick.
This one. Do we have time? We might give this a go. Okay, let's try this one.
Okay. Wait, what does this one mean?
So it's just equation 1, equation 2.
Oh, okay. So I just need to take away, because they're the same, you take away.
What would you get if you took away?
You would get that's negative number.
Okay, minus A minus B.
Yeah.
So you want just A or just B. And so times top 1 by 3 times bottom 1 by 2.
Okay. So okay, so that means the top would be 6a. 6a plus 9.
And bottom?
And then it would be 6a plus times by 8b.
That's it. And now, what would you get if you subtracted?
You would get a.
No?
6a, take 6a.
That's just 0. Disappears.
Oh yeah, that's 7. So then it would be 1b.
Well done. And so you went from having 2 expressions with 2 unknowns to 1 expression with 1 unknown. In general, you can times 1 by the other. So 3a on the bottom, you times the top by 3. 2a on the top, you times the bottom by 2. So it's like getting common denominator. If you have a half plus a third, what will be the common denominator?
6.
Yeah, and that's why we had 6a, 6a. Because it's 2a, 3a. Let's try, what would be the last one? How would you get something the same here?
Okay. So you need to make it either just y or x.
Yep.
Okay. So you can times the top by 2
Right.
and times the bottom by 3. So it would be 6x plus 8y and 6x plus 9y.
Minus them.
Minus 9y.
And then how would you eliminate the x's now that they're the same?
You'll be adding.
That would give you 12x. We want 0x.
So take y.
Yeah.
So then it's gone. So it would be that would equal 8y minus 9y
Minus minus.
minus. Okay. Okay, so minus means it would be a plus, right?
Yeah.
So it would be. Oh, it wouldn't just be y though.
Yeah.
It would be 17y.
Yeah. And we eliminated the x's. So yeah, you basically multiply them by each other, just like with common denominator. Okay, let's try this exam question.
Okay, so first we. Okay, so we just need to solve it this time.
Yep.
Just to get them to the same one. If you times the top by and the bottom by 4,
Okay.
so it would be 9x plus 12y. And then it would be 8x minus 12y. And then it would equal 15 and 36. So now you would have to add because they are different. So you would get 17x and y would be cancelled. And it would equal 51. And then if we wait, this calculator.
Yeah, all simultaneous equations calculated.
Okay. So if you make it into 1x.
Yeah.
And then you divide 51 by 17. You would get 3.
Hold on.
you get 3. So then if you do 2, wait, no, you need to do the add because it's easier. If you do 3x, that would be 9 add 4y equals 5. So if you do the inverse, okay, so inverse 9 minus 5 would be 4.
Hold on, you're trying to get rid of, you're trying to just get y equals, and so you have to get rid of plus 9, and then times 4. So how do you get rid of plus 9?
You minus 9?
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 would become minus 4.
Yeah.
So then that means that y is minus 1.
Yep. And that's it. It's because you were saying 9 minus 5 is 4. It's actually 5 minus 9 minus 4. So y is minus 1. What number calculator do you have?
Casino.
Does it say a number at the top of it or something?
Yeah, it says. Let me just look at it. No, it says Casino FX 85 GT Plus.
Okay. Let me just send you a better calculator. Let's see, x is 3, y is minus 1. That's a 4 marker. And so that's much harder than the ones we were doing earlier. So I'm happy you'll be able to do the easier ones. And so, what do you give yourself for those?
I think I was pretty good.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, how was that for you, Carlos?
It was good.
Any topic in particular you want to do next time, or should I pick?
You should pick.
Okay. Any questions from me in general?
Nope.
Well done, Carlos. You did great. I look forward to you chatting again next week.
Me too.
Thank you. Have a good week. Goodbye.
Bye.